we're tucking in tight, 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 snuggling down deep, deep, deep. My loves, we're going to talk about our polar climate and all the animals who live in our polar world and the Arctic Circle. But before we do that, we are going to give a big shout out with all our love to our very own Miss Andy. Miss Andy, we love wishing you the best retirement, best wishes. You have enriched the lives of so many children and families over the years and left a legacy that has left an impression on everyone's hearts. So we wish you all the best and happy retirement. We love, love, love you. And my loves, if you want to send your well wishes to Miss Andy via email, in our Facebook Live video feed today, we have our email address to do that. If you want to send her a card with well wishes, or you want to send mail it off for you, and you can send it right to our library address. So we have both the email link and the library address in our feed today, my loves. So we are going to wonderfully wish her a happy retirement. And again, we love you. Thank you for all that you've done and continue to do through your legacy. So my loves, yes. What? And Christopher and Mom, you shared an amazing craft you did yesterday, and you snuggled down deep, 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 deep with Baby Yoda yesterday, which we love, 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 love. And Christina snuggled down deep with Ted Bun. Awesome. So today, Miss Mel promised you all about polar animals. We learned about animals in winter yesterday, and many of those animals you live in the Arctic Circle. And this book we're going to talk about today is by Jill McDonald. It's illustrated and written by Jill McDonald. What? Brrr, these stories of the polar animals make us feel cold. But you know, my loves, what makes them polar animals? Well, we're going to see polar bears and walrus and a lot of penguins. Miss Mel has penguins in her room today. We have two books today plus two crafts today, my loves. We are going to have a super fun time. So in our polar animals, what makes a polar animal? Let's see. Well, these animals, can you see this? Right, Christina? They live in the Arctic Circle. And the reason they're polar animals is because Mother Nature has given them extra fur or tightly knit together, weave together feathers so that water just slides right off them like penguins to keep them nice and warm. So you know what? That's why they can live in these very, very cold temperatures. So on the very top of our planet, the very, very tippy top is a very, very cold place called the Arctic Circle. It's covered with lots of ice and snow. What? But lots of amazing animals live there. Let's go. So let's see what our Arctic Circle looks like. We have in our Arctic Circle, the big circle. Can you do a big circle for me? Let's take our pointer. Big circle today. Good job. We have the Arctic Ocean. Finland, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Greenland, Alaska, Canada. Oh my goodness, all these amazing places in the Arctic Circle, which are very, very cold. And you'll see a lot of the animals on this map that live there too. Now, the first animal we're going to talk about today, what? Is the polar bear. What? Polar bears are big and white. How big are they? Fat called blubber to keep them warm in the cold and icy waters. And their fur is oily, so they can easily shake it off to stay real dry. Can you do a shake off? If you were to get out of the tub, you can do it real. Oh. Christina does a cool shake off. Christina, show them your shake off after she gets out of the tub. Oh, and what's this today? 1, 2, 3. Let's look and see our next animal. See, that's going to be our second book today. We're going to do a Narwhal and Jelly book, which Miss Mel has to read to you because they're so cool. What is this animal with a tusk? It's like a unicorn's horn. It's a narwhal. And a narwhal is a type of whale. Can you speak whale? On the count of 3, let's say hello in whale. 1, 2, 3. Let's say hello. Now, Arctic hares have shorter ears. Christina has longer ears because she's a Dutch rabbit, but these Arctic hares have shorter ears. And you know what? The Arctic hare's white fur develops in the winter to keep it safe from predators because it blends in with the snow. Because able to tell where one begins and one ends. Oh, and an Arctic ground squirrel. Who knew there were Arctic squirrels? What? Arctic squirrels are busy preparing a cozy den, storing food for the winter. And Arctic squirrels hibernate in a den they build themselves under the ground. And they hibernate and sleep during the cold. Who is this next one? It's the snowy owl. Golden eyes that can see food and enemies far away and sharp claws for hunting. Now, there are no snowy owl builds a nest right on the ground. Can you see the nest right on the ground? The snowy owl is very different from your regular owl because it built its nest right on the ground. Oh, puffins! Can you waddle like a puffin or a penguin? What? Waddle, 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 waddle. Now they can swim and fly very, very quickly. And a puffin's beak is gray in winter. Then in spring, it turns bright, bright, bright orange. What? That's amazing. Look at those. Oh my goodness. How many puffins do we see today, my loves? Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puffins. Oh! What is this guy? He's a huge walrus, and he snorts. Can you give a big snort? Oh, that scared me. I scared myself. They give a big snort when they're coming to toot their own horn to let them know they're coming. And a walrus has a large body. Walruses are huge. And a flipper's. Notice a walrus has 2 tusks. Now, what are these tusks, you ask? Walruses use them to break holes in the ice and help pull their heavy bodies out of the water. So these tusks help them move their bodies out of the water and help them break the ice. Oh, caribous. Caribou. Stay warm, you ask? Like Miss Mel and Christina Bunny said, they have thick, thick fur that keeps them very, very warm. And they walk in the snow. Caribou have antlers. That is so cool. Oh, the Arctic fox has a thick coat of fur that changes colors just like the Arctic hare to keep them white as snow for predators not to take advantage. And it turns brown in the spring so the fox can hide among the rocks and the plants. What? Is that cool or what? Woo! Ho! What is this doggy? Can everyone tell me what this doggy is? It's a Siberian Husky, and they are one of the oldest breeds of dogs ever. And it can run fast, fast, fast and pull a sled in the snow really, really fast, fast, fast. Like as fast as Christina goes. Look, she's fast as lightning. What? Siberian Huskies hold onto their tail tight, tight, tight. And when they get extra cold at night, and they hide and they tuck in. Oh, and some nights, here's an extra special treat that all the Arctic animals do together. Some nights when the night is filled with lots of lights of different colors. And this in the Arctic Circle is known as the Aurora Borealis. It's known as the Northern Lights. It's a time during the year that all the sky in the Arctic Circle fills, certain areas filled with certain bright, bright colors that dance across the sky like dancing rainbows. What? That's amazing! So today, my loves, we learned all about polar animals at the Arctic Circle. Now, Miss Mel has a few things to do with you today. Miss Mel has another book to share with you today, but also, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to start off with our next craft that deals with our Arctic animals, and that's our penguin craft. And after our story time today, you're going to be able to download to be able to print it off. And you know what I'd recommend? You print it off on cardstock. But if you don't have cardstock, that's okay, my loves. You can print it off on regular paper, and you can also put it against like a cardboard box, a piece of a cardboard box, or you can put it against a piece of a cereal box or saltine box, whatever you'd like to give it a little bit of extra sturdiness. Now, when you print this off, what you're going to do is take a white crayon. Yes, I said it, a white crayon. Do you know that penguins can stay up to 5 months in icy cold waters? And like Miss Mill said in her story today, their feathers are so packed together that water just slides right off them. And they have a gland that produces extra oil that makes their feathers kind of waxy, almost like if you were to wear your raincoat during the rain. When you wear your raincoat during the rain slides right off your raincoat, right? Well, in cold waters and in waters themselves, penguins' water slides right off their body. What? So we're going to make our science project today. And I remember this was Colton's favorite science project we did when we did polar animals during our story times. So I know this was your favorite. So I'm bringing this back because it makes me think of all of you and all the love we had for you and still have for you. And we love you all. Jean sent me of Colton doing this amazing craft at home. Our amazing penguin craft. And we took our white crayon. And Miss Mel wants you to color that penguin real hard. Oh, all over, my loves. Get messy. Christina Pez, she's okay. Real hard, all over. Now, you're going to want to take a spray bottle. But if you don't have a spray bottle, that's okay. But this gets a little messy. So before you do it on your kitchen table, before you do it on your dining room table, or anywhere you do it, put some newspaper down while you spray. Okay, my loves, or magazines, or somewhere you don't mind getting wet or messy. Now, when you have your spray bottle, you want to add a couple of drops to make it dark of blue food dye. Or if you don't have blue food dye, that's okay. You can add any food dye you want. But we just made it blue because those are the Arctic waters. Now you want to spray your penguins, so we're going to do that. Now, when we sprayed our penguin, what happened? What? That was so cool. Let's spray this little guy again. What? How cool is that? And when you did it with your white crayon, you can't see it, but Miss Mel's going to tell you what happened. When you color with your white crayon, when you spray it with the blue dyed water, you're going to see the blue dye drops fall right off your paper. It is so cool, and it's very relative to how a penguin's the water falls right off the feathers because they're Arctic animals. How cool is that? You're going to be able to do that project today, my loves, or this weekend. It's so much fun. And you're going to get the template right after story time. So Miss Mel promised you a unicorn of the sea story today. And we're going to do another craft today in celebration of our Arctic animals in Cold Week. And this is Narwhal and Jelly. And I love Christina Bunny, and I love the Narwhal and Jelly stories. Now, these stories are technically not a picture book, but they're under the category of graphic novel. And I extra love them because they have big letters and big pictures, and it's such a fun story to read. And if you're ages 6 to 9, if you're the big brothers or sisters, my loves, you are wonderful teachers yourselves. And you can take these stories and read them to your little brothers and sisters, and together have an amazing time with each other. Now, these stories of Narwhal and Jelly are also digitally on Overdrive, so you can not only get them in our Delco libraries if you order them for curbside pickup, but you can also get them through Overdrive and enjoy them through Digital Scope. So I'm going to read you the first one in this one, my loves, because it's so awesome, and I know everybody loves unicorns, and I always get inspired by all of you every day, my loves. So this is Narwhal and Jelly, the unicorn of the sea. Narwhal is really awesome. And this story is by Ben Clayton and also Narwhal is real awesome. Or I should say Bill Clanton. I'm sorry, Bill Clanton. One day, when Narwhal was out for a swim, he found himself in new waters. And do you see how readers? Whoa! What are you? Jelly said. Dude, me, I'm Narwhal. I'm totally the Narwhal of the sea, dude. I'm Narwhal? Yep, dude. I'm the unicorn of the sea, dude. Dude, last time I checked, are you? Am I what? Real? Yeah, I'm a jellyfish. Jelly what? Dude, what? That sounds so funny. I don't think you're real, dude. You've never heard of a jellyfish? Nope, you don't look like any fish I've ever seen, dude. Yeah, you look like some kind of jelly, but I'm sure you have an amazing imagination, dude. I can't believe this. The thing I'm imagining is imagining that it's imagining it's me. What? Prove it. Real. Can you prove that you're real, dude? Because what does a jellyfish do? Sting. Dude, that tickles, but it still doesn't prove that you're real. I could be imagining those tickles. You could imagine anything. Yep, pretty much. You gotta have a good imagination, dude. What? Look, things don't exist. I mean, what's up with that horn? It's actually a tooth, my friend. It's actually a tooth, dude. Then why is it coming out of your forehead? Because, well, I'm awesome like that, dude. What? Why wouldn't it come out of my forehead? It is pretty awesome. Thanks, dude. Hey, I know what you are. A jellyfish. That's what I am. You're an imaginary friend, dude. What? We're friends. What? Real, but I think you could be a really cool friend. Hey, dude, want to go eat waffles? Yeah, who doesn't want to go eat waffles? Was that an awesome story or what? How many of us would love sharing that story with our little brothers and sisters? So you big brothers and sisters out there, you're wonderful teachers yourselves. These books are great for ages 6 to 9, my love. So Ms. Mel wanted to recommend these. And real fun facts you get to learn in each story about narwhals and jellyfish. So super, super cool. And if you want to get this series, each book comes with a few different stories. Miss Mel has 3 in the series, and they are totally awesome. So I really recommend these highly for you. Enjoy, my loves, Narwhal and Jelly. And in our Facebook Live video today, we have a link on a Narwhal and Jelly project you can do with your little brothers and sisters together and have a super fun time. Or, my loves, you can even if you're sharing and having a Zoom session with your friends, you can share it and do it as a book club together, read it together, and do this amazing project together. So Miss Mel, now all you need for this project, my loves, is a paper plate. You draw with your parents a pizza slice. And what we're going to do is you're going to use scissors for this project, my love. So I'm going to show you. We're going to cut your pizza slice out. Now remember, when you use your scissors, my loves, make sure you have your parents with you. Now these 2 pieces you're going to use for the wings of your Narwhal and Jelly project. So you're going to cut one of these pieces you cut off after you cut off the pizza slice in half. And you're going to use them for your wings of your Narwhal and Jelly project. You're going to use them for your wings. And you're going to use the other piece to cut out your horn and draw the little strips on your horn. And you're going to draw a little heart for your tail. So you can use 2 paper plates for this, or you can use 1 paper plate for this, my loves. However you like to draw it. And then you get to draw a face on your narwhal. So all the instructional video and the links, my loves, are in our Facebook Live video today. So you just click on that and it shows you how to make your awesome narwhal project. So, my loves, I wish you all a wonderful day today, and I hope you enjoy our wonderful stories we shared all this week on winter animals, animals in winter, and Arctic animals. And I want you to feel free to share any of your projects like yesterday. Christopher, thank you again for you and Mom for sharing that awesome project you did. It looks awesome, buddy. I love it. Christina and Bunny both do. Your imagination is amazing, and your creativity, you did a great job, my love. And Dinosaur Expert, our Once Upon a True Storytime project this week. We want to see how those work out, how much fun you have with those. So, my loves, have a great day. And remember, Monday, we are having another Once Upon a True Storytime where we're going to share a beautiful Martin Luther King, a wonderful opportunity to see a Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. So, my loves, have a wonderful weekend. And next week, we are going to have an extra amazing time because next week we are going to have amazing books all about diversity and uniqueness and what makes us all special and unique and what makes us all important, and all parts of the rainbow are so super special, my loves. All the uniqueness and special things we have that make us amazing. So we are going to have Diversity Week all next week and share some amazing stories all about inclusivity and diversity and the love we have for one another. So, my loves, have a great week. Oh, you're welcome, Jackie and Christopher. And we have had such a fun time this week, my loves. If you have any special animals in winter or polar animals or crafts you want to share in our comments today or anytime this weekend, please share them, my loves. Miss Mel also put an awesome penguin video from California's Academy of Sciences. You can look at penguins in different ways in their videos and check out different projects of science projects and craft activities you can do with ages 4 to 8. So check those out, my loves. We've got a lot of amazing links up there. Ted Bud wants to say goodbye too. Bye, Ted Bud. Have a great weekend, my loves. Stay warm and cozy and snuggle down.